Welcome to Era of Supreme Peace. Before we start, let me give you a little outline. This is a sacred space for reflection and spiritual awakening, where we share the divine messages and guidance of Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel. Our intention is simple: to pass forward the peace, wisdom, and spiritual power that we ourselves have been blessed to receive. So, before we begin, let's take a few moments in remembrance of Supreme Father in highest abode. So, visualize a gentle, white, peaceful light, powerful light is falling on you, filling your aura and your soul. And this light is spreading around the entire multiverse, filling it with supreme peace and love. Param Shanti.
Param Shanti.
So here I am again. I am Mona and I have Chetna ji with me. Param Shanti, Supreme
Supreme
Peace.
peace to
Haji.
everyone.
Yes.
So, today we enter a topic that
Mm.
really shakes the belief of people and reveals a truth hidden beyond the religions, science, and history.
Wow. Yeah. So the question humanity never solved: who is Satan really? Is it an external force or something within us? Are angels real? Did aliens visit Earth? And most importantly, what is the truth behind all of
Wow. Yeah, so according to the divine vision from Bapuji, the answers are far deeper than the mythology. Because
Hmm.
to understand Saturn, we must first understand the angel.
Hmm. So true. So, in the beginning, the original creation, God did not create demons, God created angels. Farishta, we call. Yeah.
Yes, and these angels were not physical beings, they were made of the supreme elements. That is,
Hmm.
in Hindi, we call it Param Tattva. So,
Ah.
when we talk about elements, we talk about space element, air element, and fire element. And these
Hmm.
elements were like a supreme quality, like
Hmm.
supreme ether element, supreme air element, and supreme fire element.
Ah, so true. And these angels were beings of pure light, so powerful that no sun was needed at that time. Each soul radiated the light of thousands of suns.
Wow,
They
so
had their
lovely.
own power and light. Yes.
Yeah, but something has changed. Over billions and trillions of years, those angels kept creating the world, manifesting the world, and through the power of thought and sankalp.
Wow. So the mountains, rivers, the entire realms, but with every creation, their inner power decreased.
Yeah, and
Mm.
slowly the angels became demonic. These are the
Mm.
old souls.
So, according to Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel, Satan is not a separate being created by God. Satan
Hmm.
is a fallen angel.
Yeah, that's the truth revealed by
Yeah.
Bapuji. So, a
Mhm.
soul that lost its purity,
Mhm.
lost its power, and
Mhm.
became a self centered.
Wow. Okay. And here is the simplest, definition. The one who gives happiness is angel, and the one who gives sorrow is demonic or demon or Satan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, this is where it becomes real. Those same demonic souls eventually took the human birth.
Huh. And after death, many of them became like ghosts, we can say, those other kind of bad kind of subtle entities,
And they
the
enter
negative. Yes.
negative entities.
Yes,
And
yeah.
what they do is, on the earthly room, they enter into the weak human minds to
Hmm.
fulfill their desires. And what
Hmm.
these desires are, like lust, anger, greed, addiction.
Okay. So they entered the weak souls. Okay.
Yes.
So the real question is not does Satan exist, but is Satan influencing us?
Yes. So when a soul becomes weak, fearful, emotionally unstable, it becomes vulnerable and
Yeah.
gives the opportunity for these souls, these
Um,
spirits.
yes. And according to Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel, multiple entities can enter one body. That is why sometimes people change their voice, lose awareness, and act against their own nature.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and there the place comes of exorcists
Oh,
are not the real power though.
huh,
Exorcists are the not real power.
huh. So the real help comes from higher subtle souls, the good souls.
Yes. So, like temples, dargah, churches, they work because of the divine vibrations
Um,
and the presence of the pure, subtle beings help.
hmm. Yeah. And now comes the most controversial question, are aliens real? Now you say, yes.
So, according to Bapuji, what people call aliens are actually souls from the higher rooms, not from
Oh,
the earth.
okay. Yeah. So the same angels who came from other galaxies appeared in different forms, such as in Egypt, you can see the animal headed beings, in China, dragons. In scriptures, we talk about,
Deities.
yeah, deities. Yes.
So, Bapuji explained the cosmic structure.
Mm-hmm.
He explained that Earth, which is a bhulok in Hindi, it's on Earth we have a humans.
Uh-huh.
There is a subtle world on top of the Earth. It is called Bhuvarlok, which is the demonic and spirit world.
Uh-huh.
And then there are further higher dimensions, which is like heaven, where the angels are there in the
Yeah.
heaven.
Yeah. So good. So demons exist in layers, even just above earth, while angels exist far beyond, outside
Mm.
even the sun's gravitational field.
Wow.
Hmm.
So now the most important truth, your causal body, which is in Hindi it's called Karan Sharir, records
Yeah.
everything.
Yes. Yeah. We had a podcast on that too. Remember
Yes,
the subtle bodies, the physical body, subtle body, and the causal body, where everything
yes,
is recorded, all our impressions. So that's what we
yes.
are talking here. So every action and every thought.
Right. I got distracted with some comment. It's in the different language, so I don't understand. It's not in English, so okay. So if
Okay.
actions are negative,
Uh-huh.
the causal body becomes dark and weak.
Uh-huh. So true. Yeah. Because it accumulates the negativity in it. And such a soul becomes easy target for demonic influence.
Yes, Bapuji clearly says that transformation is possible.
This can be reversed actually. A human can become an angel.
An answer.
Mhm.
How
But
do
what is
you
the method of protection? So
correct? So
yeah.
how do you protect yourself? Not
Yeah.
by fear, not by power.
Yeah.
I mean to say not by fear, but with the power.
But with the power. Yes, yeah.
Yes,
So remembering God as light, build your inner strength, perform
yes.
pure karmas. Actions should be performed with pure intentions and stay in high vibrations.
Because when your soul becomes powerful, demonic forces cannot even come near to you.
Yes, yes. And Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel also reveals something very profound. We are already in the time of transformation.
The so called day of judgment is happening sort of now.
Sort of now. Yes, yeah. The supreme light has descended to transfer humans into angels, darkness into light, and chaos into supreme
Supreme
peace.
peace.
Yes.
So the real battle is not outside, it is in
Within.
within.
Yes, yes. So every thought you choose, decide whether you want to rise as an angel or fall into the darkness.
Darkness.
So it's a
Correct.
beautiful message and very
Yes.
much clarification of how angels became Satan, when they lost their power, they did more creation, and it's possible to rise from that state of mind to an angelic state of mind. So, if this has touched your soul, share it with someone who is searching for the truth.
Yes. And if you have any questions, even in different language, because I see somebody was commenting in different language, so we are not
Uh-huh.
good in that language. You can
Yeah.
send us in email. We will
Yes.
use Google Translator
Yeah.
to translate in English, and we'll try to answer you in your language.
Yes. Yeah. And remember, you are not just a human, you are a soul on the journey back to becoming an angel.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining. We'll be
Thank
back
you.
with another topic next time. Have a wonderful day. Supreme peace. Param
Param
Shanti.
Shanti. Thank you.